I have now lost over 50 pounds in 6 weeks with the help of a GLP-1. If I had to start over today, here are some things that helped me that I wish I had done better in my journey so far. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach, and if you're new here, I am documenting my massive weight loss journey to lose over 300 pounds with the help of a GLP-1 for everybody to see. So today I'm going to be discussing the 7 mistakes to avoid when first starting out on a GLP-1. Again, I cannot stress this enough that I am not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. So before doing anything, please seek medical advice from someone who's actually trained in those fields. Now let's get into it. All right, so for my first tip here, take those before pics. I can't stress this enough. I have a few before pics when I first started my journey at 525 pounds, but I wish I had more. And I can't go back in time now to take more pictures or anything like that. So do yourself a favor and do your future self a favor. Get some of those before pictures, and maybe even take measurements. I wish I would have taken some measurements before I actually started all this as well. So take my advice. Your future self is definitely going to like you a little bit better if you have something that you can fall back on. Second one is pick a good injection day. Now, luckily for me, when I first started my GLP-1, I had ordered it and it sat in my fridge for like 5 days because I wasn't sure when I wanted to take it, because if you're first starting out, you hear about the side effects and you're not sure how it's going to affect you and everything like that. So pick a good injection day, and one that you can stay kind of consistent with, because with these shots you want to take it once a week. And basically the way I have it set out now is I do mine every Friday around noon. So my typical Friday looks like I wake up, I sleep in a little bit because Friday's my first day off. I go to the scale, take a shower and everything like that, take my pictures of where I'm currently at, and then I get ready for making my YouTube video and everything like that. And then during my YouTube video I take my injections, so I take it around noon or 1 o'clock every Friday, and that's my routine. So stay consistent with that. So like I said, I feel like that's a good little piece of advice, is find a good day, because you don't know how this medication is going to affect you. So having your day cleared up, or a couple of days, if you're on the weekend or something like that, can be pretty beneficial until you figure out how this medication is going to affect you personally. The third thing here is track everything. So I would definitely look for some good apps that can help you out. And I'm talking about, what you're eating, like calorie wise. For my calories and everything like that, I'm using an app called Lose It. It's really great. It's also got a built-in thing now where it also tracks GLP-1 injections, which is going to be my next thing that I talk about. Definitely find a good tracker for tracking your injections and stuff like that, because you don't want to take the injection in the same spot all the time. So the other app that I'm using is called Shotsy, and it basically tracks, you can track, where you're taking your shot and everything like that. And it also has the thing on there where you can track side effects and stuff like that. So if you experience any side effects, you're able to track them on that app as well. So 2 apps that I'm using pretty consistently right now. Fourth thing, meal plan. The one thing that GLP-1s do is it reduces your food noise. And I know that sounds crazy, and I was the biggest skeptic of it because I didn't understand how something could just make you not want to think about food. But that's what it did. I've been on this for 6 weeks now, going on 7, and I haven't thought about food since probably day 2 of using this. So meal planning is definitely going to be a thing, because you're not going to be hungry, but you're still going to need to eat, right? You're still going to need to get, all of your nutrients and everything like that. So protein first, you're going to hear it multiple times throughout whoever you watch. Protein first, stay hydrated, try to get some fiber in your diet to keep kind of everything moving to avoid some of those side effects. And then, just have a really good meal plan set out. Like for me, I know what I'm going to be eating at least 4 days in advance. So I have everything ready. So I kind of know what my week is going to look like food wise. And then again, go back into the tracking part and track everything up, see if everything looks good. Like I said, it all works together. The fifth thing is exercise, and I'm guilty of this. Like I said, I'm 6 to 7 weeks in at this point, and I have not started doing my exercise or anything like that. And I'm not saying you have to be a bodybuilder or anything like that, but you're going to hear it from everybody. Weight training a little bit of resistance, because the one thing you don't want to lose is muscle. So, and if you are going to be losing weight and you're not eating right or anything like that, you can lose the muscle instead of fat, which you want to avoid. So I have already made plans. I'm already getting my exercise in, whether it's steps or weight resistance a little bit. I'm getting ready to join up on my gym. So I'm a little bit late on that party, but I wish I would have done it sooner. The sixth thing here is don't compare your journey to others. And I am guilty of this, especially this week. I did hit my big 50 pounds in 6 weeks, celebration this week. And as I was talking about it, I kind of got weird. I got a little bit weird about it, because it's just like, yeah, I lost 50 pounds. That's great. And I appreciate that. But it's like, I was like, 50 pounds to somebody who needs to lose 300 pounds is a drop in the bucket. I'm only a sixth of the way to my goal, whereas 50 pounds to somebody else could be their entire journey, or halfway through their journey or something like that. So I'm guilty of this, and it's something I need to practice a little bit more in my thought process. But this medication affects everybody differently. Like my very first week, I dropped 21 pounds. And it wasn't fat or anything like that. It was just water weight, inflammation. And if somebody sees that, they don't, that's not going to be your results. Like I was a very extreme case in that. So don't think that you're going to, see somebody else's highlight reel and be like, oh, well, this, and this is what you're expecting. So just kind of think about that. And the last thing here is number 7 is don't rush your doses. So right now I am on 5 milligram. I've been on it been on 5 milligram. I'm going on week number 4. I take my 4th dose on Friday. And I'm going to stay on 5 for a little bit longer. So my first month I did take the 2.5. I took 4 doses of it, and then I felt like I needed to move up to 5 because I felt it was wearing off a little bit. So I moved up to 5, but again, talk to your healthcare provider, figure out, if you need to move up or not. The last thing you want to do here is move up too quickly and have nowhere else to go. So for me, I'm kind of thinking like every 50 pounds, I should move up a dose, because then when I get to the 15 milligram, I should be at around 250 pounds, and that's going to help me get to my goal weight in maintenance mode after that. So just kind of have a plan for that a little bit as well. It can help you out a little bit, but your body will basically tell you when you're ready to go. So with that, like I said, those are my 7 tips or mistakes that you can avoid. And like I said, I need to work on a few of them myself. So if you like this video or anything like that, like, subscribe, all that other fun stuff. I am trying to grow my channel. I'm really early in this journey, so if you get on the bus now, you're gonna have a lot of content to kind of watch, because I'm gonna be here for a while, and I do plan on making content pretty regularly. So with that, if you guys want to like and subscribe, go ahead, and I will see you guys later.